Hello everybody, Storm here, and welcome back to Factorio. In the last episode, we built a land bridge using landfill to the island north of our current ore processing area, or our new ore processing area. And then we worked on clearing out the biter nests that were on that island so that we can now use that island as a base for processing, for doing smelting. I think it's probably what we're going to be doing there. There's probably some manufacturing there too as well. So all of this is now completely cleared, and we can use it for our own purposes. So that is good. And, you know, it's very defensible at the moment. In fact, well, we don't really need to worry about defenses along here just yet. We are going to have to at some point, but just keep an eye on our pollution. Just make sure it doesn't get too bad. Alright, so in between episodes, I did a little bit of work. One thing I did was I set this up, which is a facility for primarily making landfill, because we're going to need a lot of landfill for what we're going to do. And we are making landfill in a few different spots, but it's kind of dependent on other things operating, which this whole thing is no longer operating because of the fact that the sulfuric acid's all full, and we can't do anything with the sulfuric wastewater. So, you know, we'll have to solve that issue. So I wanted to just go ahead and set up something that its sole purpose was to make landfill. So we're doing the dirty water electrolysis to make slag. Then we're grinding the slag into gravel. Then we're turning the gravel into stone. And then we're turning the stone into landfill. So we should be building up some landfill there over time, so that we can kind of fill in. We'll probably have to fill in a lot of this area here, and maybe kind of square this island off a bit. We'll see. Turning this island into a peninsula, which is kind of what we've already done, but we'll work on that some more. And I'll probably be filling landfill off screen mostly, because there's nothing really exciting going on there. It's just kind of running around filling the water with dirt. Alright, so we are still working on trying to get an iron smelting facility up and running. One other thing I did, we can't see it here, is I ghosted in some warehouses to kind of let me know about how far we're going to have to go, or how many warehouses we're going to need. I think we need like 15 warehouses for all the different types of ore that we can create. So I kind of put them in there to kind of know how much room I'm going to need. And then we then need to send the iron ore probably onto that new island area and start building some smelting facilities for our various metals. But what we're going to need to be able to do that is we're going to need coke. So we're going to need to get some coal, is the word I'm looking for. Get some coal up to where our ore smelting facility is. Then we're going to need to turn that coal into coke, which actually isn't too difficult. So what we're going to do is we're going to utilize, I think, this coal patch right here, because we already kind of have it walled off and ready to go to provide those materials. So we're going to need some mining drills, which we have a bunch of mining drills that aren't being used right here. So I'm going to grab a whole bunch of these. Those guys all Mark IIs. Yeah, 10 Mark II mining drills. That should be sufficient. Let me just keep an eye on my power usage. The only reason that we currently have power is that most of this facility is just not operating. So it isn't really using a lot of power. Now, the interesting thing is that in order to get this train, because I want to send a train through here. In order to get this train working, we are going to have to run through a lot of forest. So that's going to be a thing. Now, there's two ways I could do this. One, I could build a T-junction up here. Oh, excuse me. Okay, as I was saying, I could build a T-junction up here, and then run another line to the east. Or I could try and use this. But the thing is, if I use this, I need to turn this whole thing into a T. Which I think we probably can do. It'll just have to be a custom build, which I will need to remember how to do this. Using our existing T-junctions as a guide. Alright, so let me see, where... It's going to be like this, right? What I might need to do is... trying to think of the best way to bring this in. Alright, so what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to do that. So I'm going to need to... Oh, I can't ghost in like that. Okay, so... just have to remove the trees to here. Alright, so we would do that. We need our signals. Let's see. I have that signal and that signal. Alright. Alright, so I need a chain signal. There, there, and there. Okay. So I need a chain signal here. Here, and here, and here. Right? Yes. Alright. Now, up here... I'm not so sure we need... We're going to need... Let's see. We're going to need that guy. I need a chain signal like that. Like that. Okay, so let's see if this makes sense. Like right there and right there. Alright, so if we bring that out there, and then we bring this across here. Now over here, we're going to need a signal there and there. Oh, there. Here and here. Make signals. Alright, then we're going to need... Well, good enough. Why does this keep ending up in here? Probably because I keep putting it there. That's most likely what's happening, and I'm just not paying any attention to what I'm actually doing. There and there. Okay. So there and there. And then we're going to need... We're going to need that right there. Alright, so that goes through there. And again, we're going to keep using this template to kind of eyeball things in. We're going to need a chain signal there and a standard signal there. Okay. So chain signal here. And this guy there. Good. And then... that ought to do it, I think. Then I'll bring it out to here. And then we use just the normal straight segments from this point on. And we're probably going to need some landfill. Now, do I want to keep it at this distance here? Because this is primarily just going to have a single purpose. I don't foresee... You know, I'll keep it standard, because I do have like a narrow track set, but we're just going to keep things normal here. So we're going to go to this. And then I'm just going to start putting these in. so that we can start clearing some trees. And so we want to make sure we get rid of all the ones with the red X's on them. What I may actually want to do is build these in single segment sections rather than ghosting in the whole thing. Because it's going to be hard for me to see where the signals are supposed to be through all these trees. I gotta keep an eye on my inventory. I have to use a lot of this wood for something. Alright, so I'll bring those tracks in. Let me just clear this out so I can see what I'm looking at here. Okay. And there's going to be another signal right about... right about there. All right. And then for here, let's see, where's the signals? The signal is there, so there should be a signal right there. Okay. I think this northern track will miss this pond, but the southern track won't. Okay, yeah. Northern track should be fine. This southern track is going to need some landfill. Because it won't have enough room to go around the pond either. By the way, where did I put the car? There it is. I'm putting this wood in the trunk of the car. That'll work. Just have to remember that I have a lot of that stuff in the car. This is very dangerous working around these tracks with a live train on it, so... Well, this section doesn't have a live train on it. Oh. I should have grabbed some landfill. Let's see, how much do we have in the silo down here? 110? As long as I keep it fairly narrow, it should be okay. Oh, but now we're losing daylight. Alright, is that gonna be wide enough? Alright, that ought to do. Alright, we'll lay out the next segment and clear these trees. And for this guy, the signal is at the end of that line. There we go. Next segment. Clear trees. Put down the track, signal, we're gonna need some more signals. Let's manufacture them. All right, how far do we need to go? Just a little bit more. Before we're gonna turn this south. Let's see, if we put in another segment here. Yeah, that could work. All right, I think we're due. I was looking at one more straight segment. One more straight segment. Do I need to make any more axes? No. I have 9 steel axes. That should be fine. Alright, see now I know that these are gonna get cleared. Alright, so let's clear those. Alright. There we are. Now, we are going to use an L section. Well, that is not quite. It's a little bit wider than I was expecting. Okay, what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to do a slight change here. We're going to back this up. And we're going to use a Y segment. Yeah, that one should work. That tree. We'll bring them closer together, so then we'll use a different L segment. Oh, looks like I need some more. Nope, no, no. We need more of those. All right, so did I put this in here? Yeah, for some reason. Alright, so then we're going to need to use this L. So I need to chop a hole in the wall here. To get it to fit. Perfect. Probably need to go grab some more track soon. Yep, and we're going to need a signal right there. And we should have a signal go right there. Alright, now, where do we want to do the loading area? Because what we're going to do is we're going to use this style. Or do I want to do the loading area over here? Because that isn't going to give me a lot of room. Might be better to do it here. Yeah, we'll do it here. Like this. Now, I don't think I have a U segment to loop this around. No, I don't have one for the narrow group. I didn't put one together. Alright, that's alright. We'll just have to manually build one. Let's just cut a path. I could expand this back out. So I could go with, say, this. Nope, that'd be the wrong one. I could go with this. At some point, like perhaps here. So that then we could do the normal, oh, not that one, the normal U track right there, or close to it. Man, that is going to be like perfectly fit in there to stay in the trees. Alright. Well, it is what it is. Okay. Alright. Well, I think we're kind of toward the end of the episode here. It's a bit shorter than I kind of want to do these episodes, but it's alright. What I'm going to have to do before the next episode is clear out all these trees and probably get some of this track built in. And then once we do that, we can set up the coal mine, get the coal loading into the warehouses here, and then we'll set up our train to pick up here. And then we're going to need to set up a delivery area over here to drop off the coal. So that is what we're going to be doing next episode. Then we'll set up the coal processing to make the coke, and then assemble our iron smelting facility, the new one. So hopefully we'll get most of that done next episode. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.